The spirit of the Iroko tree. A dark mystery from Akwa Ibom State.
Subscribe to Crowncy African Folktales.
The spirit of the Iroko tree. A dark mystery from Akwa Ibom State. Chapter 1, The Tree That Watched. In the red-earth village of Non-Io, deep within the moist forest of Akwa Ibom State, there stood a massive Iroko tree that scraped the belly of the sky. Its trunk was wider than 3 grown men holding hands. Its bark was scarred with age, thick as crocodile skin. Its roots twisted into the earth like coiled pythons, gripping the soil as though afraid the world might drift away without it. The villagers called it Okpon Iroko, the watching tree. No one remembered who planted it. The elders swore it had been there before their own grandfathers were born. Some said it grew from the staff of an ancient diviner. Others whispered it was the resting place of a warrior whose blood had soaked the soil during tribal wars long forgotten. But everyone agreed on one thing. The tree was not ordinary. Goats avoided its shade. Birds circled it but never perched on its highest branches. At night, when the wind slept, its leaves still rustled as if whispering secrets. And sometimes, it called names. Chapter 2, The First Warning. It began with Udofia. Udofia was not a patient man. He was strong, broad-shouldered, with a voice that liked to command attention. He had recently returned from the bustling markets of Uyo, boasting of modern machines and money-making ideas. He stood before the village square one evening, chest puffed like a rooster. "That tree," he said, pointing toward the forest edge, "is wasting good timber. One log alone could build 3 houses. We are poor because we fear shadows." The elders shifted uneasily. Old Papa Akong, whose back bent like a fishing hook, cleared his throat. "My son," he said softly, "that tree has stood longer than your lineage. It is not wood alone." Udofia laughed loudly. "Superstition. Spirits do not pay school fees." A murmur ran through the villagers like harmattan wind. Papa Akong's eyes darkened. "The earth hears pride," he whispered. Udofia ignored him. At dawn the next day, he sharpened his cutlass. Chapter 3, The First Cut. The forest was unusually silent that morning. No crickets. No monkeys. No breeze. Udofia marched toward the Iroko with 2 young men who admired his boldness. They carried axes polished bright as mirrors. The moment Udofia's blade touched the bark, a deep tremor shuddered through the ground. The young men froze. "Did you feel that?" one whispered. "Only your fear," Udofia spat. He swung the axe. Thud. The sound echoed unnaturally, as though the tree had a hollow chest. Sap oozed from the cut, thick and dark, almost like blood. A sudden wind exploded from nowhere, whipping dust into their eyes. The sky dimmed though it was still morning. From within the trunk came a low groan. Not the creak of wood. Not the sigh of wind. A groan like something wounded. The young men dropped their axes and ran. Udofia stood alone. "Tricks," he shouted, though his voice trembled. He raised the axe again. Before it could fall, a sharp pain stabbed through his chest. He staggered back, clutching his heart. The forest exhaled. And somewhere in the branches above, something laughed. Chapter 4, Illness Without Cure. Udofia returned home sweating, shaking like a leaf in storm. By nightfall, fever consumed him. His skin burned, his eyes rolled white. He muttered strange words in a voice not entirely his own. "I am not wood. I am not yours." The village healer came with herbs. The church pastor prayed loudly. Even young men who once cheered him now stood at the doorway, fear glued to their feet. Nothing worked. On the 3rd night, Udofia sat upright suddenly. His voice deepened. Greed cuts deeper than axe. Then he collapsed. By morning, he was gone. Not dead. Gone. His sleeping mat untouched. His door still locked from inside. Only muddy footprints led toward the forest. They ended at the Iroko tree. Chapter 5, The Disappearances. After Udofia, no one dared approach. But greed is a stubborn.
The spirit of the Iroko tree, a dark mystery from Akwa Ibom State.